Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Has the heat started to let up for you guys down in the Houston area? Or is it still, like, ungodly hot? Also, guys, lots of really cool things coming with us, so check it out. It's hot as... Yeah? Okay. Mostly in the 80s. The rain is nice, right? You're happy when you get the rain, because it cools things down a bit. So you are in an... Instead of a KAK division, you're in an AAK division. Oh yeah, thunderstorms are great. Yeah, everywhere is hot. You know, I saw something that was interesting. Um, and I don't want to get political at all, but I saw an interesting article that claims that 50 years from now, the Southwest is going to be so hot and so dry, it's going to be like inhospitable. Who knows if that's going to be the case? It's just, it's interesting to think of as a geography teacher. You know, I'm very curious to see if it's going to be that way. You're going to get hail size. Hail the size of tennis balls? Oh my god. Yeah, I just came back from Arizona last week. I was there for 2 weeks to visit my dad, and it was like 115 degrees out. Like a desert? You mean like it's in a desert now? Right? But now it's a livable desert. Raptor, you're probably right. Which is why I'm saying I'm not putting much stock behind it. It's just interesting when you see stuff like that and you think to yourself, I wonder if that's really going to happen or not. You know what I mean? Washington is the new Texas. There you go, killer. Let's take a look at the game. Your top tier, you guys are going to get beat easily, so I do like the idea that you want to go roll out someplace else. Gandalf, do you have IFHE on your build? Okay. So, shooting the Monarch is a good pick because he's got 32mm of armor all around. Generally speaking, though, I don't personally when I run the Akizuki Kita, I don't run IFHE, but I play these ships more exclusively in ranked than randoms. In random battles, I think IFHE is a fine pick, but in ranked battles, you're doing much more like one-on-one against destroyer battles, and IFHE doesn't help you there, so I pick a different skill, mainly buffing the guns. 20 years ago, you were telling your kids you wouldn't see snow. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look, your Leander died. Not that much going on with Charlie. Just got a Fubuki that's facing a Mahan. And a Scharnhorst to back him up a little bit, looks like. And Prince Eugen and North Carolina heading that way. I gotta say, I don't like this general maneuvering, Gandalf. I would have liked to have seen you kind of going up here. Delta 4-ish. Block the Shiratsuyu from getting to your Issei. Block the Shiratsuyu from getting to the backfield and get to the North Carolina. With you guys in a 3-destroyer div, I mean, what are you gonna get from this? You're not gonna get much from shooting the Colorado, who's sailing away from you. You know what I mean? I think you would be much more valuable up here, because then you could just rain death down on the Monarch and stuff. "50 years ago, we would all starve and die if population got to 3 billion. Yeah, the radar threat mod is kind of cool. It's a battle frame. Is that the name? Battle frame in Aslanes. It's a mini map mod. Comes in really handy. You're expecting the red blob to try and push an MB. I'm curious why, because if you look at most of their bows, they were pointed north. They weren't pointed You know what I mean? Like, they're going to sit and wait until it's safe to come out. And they're not going to know it's safe to come out until the Shirotsuyu says it's safe to come out, essentially. Yeah, check it out. It's really handy. It also puts a cone on the map for your RPF, so you have a better idea of what direction your target's in. All of these options here is what it gives you. It's so much more information. Now, granted, you're going to have this information as a good player anyways, but it's nice to have the additional information right at your fingertips instead of having to think about it. I do not know if it's in the regular mod station. It's called Battle Frame, I think. It's a mini-map mod. I actually teach about that a little bit, Duckman, about, what's it called? What's the guy's name? Malthus, Thomas Malthus, who once said that we were growing so large in population, we were all going to starve and die. And that didn't happen. And so we talk about Malthus and his theories in geography. Now, we don't judge was he right or wrong. We just simply state, you know, the numbers, and we look at it and we say, you know, that hasn't happened. Our population's grown so much, but we haven't all died. Now, there are neo-Malthusians that take Malthus's ideas and go past that. Raptor was mentioning that earlier about running out of oil, air, water, etc., etc. That's something that is a growing movement. Will they be proved right or wrong? We have to wait for time to make that determination. He was wrong. That's not a judgment. Well, judgment in terms of, like, you know... The thing is, Malthus's theories were in the 1800s. So we've had time to be able to look back on it and say, historically speaking, you know... The fact that anyone still talks... It's part of the curriculum. Saw a documentary about how GMO foods... Without GMO, okay, half the population would starve. Who knows? You know, Malthus didn't take into account technology and stuff like that. Oh, like if it was a serious idea. Gotcha. Okay. Unfortunately, a lot of that has gotten very political, as I'm sure you know, Raptor, so we stay away from the politics of all that when we teach it. We just simply teach the theory, the reason behind it, that sort of thing. It's very similar to teaching the theory of evolution in school, right? Very religious people get offended, of course, you know, because for them, there's, you know, the God creating man kind of story, right? Which, you know, the theory of evolution kind of discounts or essentially says, nope, that's wrong. So, you know, we teach the theories, and we'll let people understand that those are out there. That's all. Yeah, exactly. I miss teaching that class. I haven't taught APGO in 2 years, and I'm not teaching it next year either, so I'm really sad about that. Had fun creating tests this summer, though. That brought me back into the class a little bit, so that was good. So, the problem now, I was talking about earlier, Gandalf, with you guys coming in this direction, is now you are behind them. You're nipping at their heels, you're going to force them to move forward into a smaller group of friendlies that just aren't prepared for it. So, I still think if you would have gone north, you would have done better. But let's see what happens. Yep. By the way, Raptor, I'm wearing my King of the Sea t-shirt. Because I can. And of course my Fabletics gear. I have to wear Fabletics because, you know, Fabletics, King of the Seas, all that good stuff. It is a nice shirt. I really like it. I'm looking forward to the next one. I'm sad that we won't have Happa to work with. But I am looking forward to the next King of the Seas. I was really happy to see what happened with King of the Sea last time. So I'm looking forward to that. I mean, they might as well do for each King of the Sea, right? I mean, it gets some money, it gets some interest and excitement out there. Um, if anybody from Wargaming happens to be checking in right now and listening, please, for the love of God, stop making stop making black T-shirts. Pick a different color. You know, blue, red, I don't know, green, fuchsia. Like, just pick something else that's a little bit different and try it out and see. Because when I got that shirt, I showed it to my wife, and she's like, "Oh, good, another black shirt." Yeah, I'm hoping that he will return, but we'll see. Nice job picking the front bow, by the way, Gandalf of the Roma. You can see there he got all penetrations, because the front bow armor cannot withstand IFHE 100mm Japanese gunboat pew pew HE. Yeah, red. Red is a sexy color. Red is a nice color. Like a deep red looks good. But just anything other than black for a change would be nice. I also like this shirt doesn't have it, but I like when they have the World of Warships logo on the sleeves. Like, that's kind of cool. I wore one of those to Arizona, and that was good times. Duckman, you keep asking if anybody wants a cat. At some point, they're going to think you're trying to get rid of it. High risk here. You might want to pop smoke and turn away for your teammates to pew-pew, but... Look at your buddy and the kid just coming out like that. See, that's why I meant, you know, popping smoke there. She can't read? I don't think that there are many cats that can read, but, you know. Oh, look at the torpedo luck chucks. GG, easy dodge. Alright, well, your Fubuki and the Mayhem managed to get around and torpedo the hell out of the enemy that was pushing, so that took care of that threat, fortunately for you. Generally speaking, a 3-destroyer division, though, is very risky, because there's always a chance you'll be the only destroyers in the game. And then that gets really hard, because you have to decide, are we going to split, or are we going to stick together in Wolfpack? Stick together in Wolfpack, you watch your whole other flank die. Split up, you might all be destroyed in detail. Oh, nice. A parting fire for the Dallas. Alright, your Akizuki is breaking away to go deal with the Dallas, it looks like. Rob Robertson, sniper. The New Mexico isn't exactly a sniper ship, and unfortunately, he's running Spring Sky, and I say that's unfortunate because, generally speaking, I don't like to run Spring Sky unless I know that I'm going to win. If I'm confident of a win, I will run it. Otherwise, no. I haven't met Miss Minnie. Fair enough. She gets whatever she wants one way or the other. Yeah. Stevie's the same way, as a matter of fact. He's not here anymore. I wonder if he's downstairs looking for a snack again. So guys, my agreement with my wife is that I can stream until about 4 p.m. Central. That's a little over an hour from now, because that's when she finishes work. So we'll see how that works, but that also means I've got a lot of dirty water I need to finish, because I poured myself a regular amount. Oops. Hey, Peridot, good to see you. How you doing? Blop, blop. Engine boost and go. Probably a good idea. You're doing good? Awesome. Prince Eugen is alive, and then it's just your division. But it's only 4 over there. You'll be up on cap points pretty soon. You got 404 minutes left. Interesting. So you're gonna go up the channel. Oh, okay. You're being asked to go this way because that'll allow you to catch the marker as it goes to Bravo, right? Is that the plan? Because at this point you're looking at the clock and you realize you need all the caps you can get. Four mites unite? Damn right. It's always fun running into Foramites. Nice. Oh, look, there's the Dallas. I am sure that's exactly what you wanted to run into right now, isn't it, huh? We're gaming half PR in case of Yukon. Yeah, that's a bit of an unfortunate incident. Nice smoke. Got the Dallas to shoot at you, which means he's lit for 20 seconds. Who wears Joke's on you, Duck, I'm not wearing any shoes. I'm not wearing shoes either, see? Eh. Can't reach. Oh well. Yeah, it is a nice move. That was really good. Oh, wow, the marker went for the Eugen? Alright, GG, you won. So, I don't wear shoes because it's actually pretty damn hot in this stream room. Which reminds me, I should check and see if my wife turned the air conditioning down on me again. She likes to do that. Oh, really? I got an error. It wanted me to reconnect devices or something. Oh, come on. It does that sometimes, and now I can't check in. I can't see what the temperature is in the stream room. It's probably 77 or 78 in here. Got a fan going. Pretty much done everything I can to stay cool, other than get rid of my hat. But you know, I like the hat. It's fun, so I'm gonna wear it. 10 minutes left. We've got 22 allies here. It's a 2-star or 2-skull battle. So put your last units in now, guys, and I think we'll give it a try. Well, maybe we shouldn't. We got 22 allies. Yes, we have air conditioning. The problem is, Duckman, I only have one vent in this room. And it just doesn't counteract the heat generated by my computer and the southern sun. So, there's that. Alright, what do you guys think? Should I try it? Thanks for sending in that replay, by the way, Gandalf, and for subbing and supporting the channel. I really do appreciate that. Do you guys think I should start early? We got a bunch of units out, but they're... These are all level 1 units. Oh, level... Oh. Oh. Level 20s. Alright, we'll wait. We'll wait. Let's get to the next game. In Florida, you freeze when it's not freezing because the actual heat is rare. Yeah.